Scumland. Didn't mean to call you Golden Scum. Let's get you guys back together and go for it. We're going to try Saratov again because, hey, we don't learn. This really is happy accidents. Alright, I don't think we need to support those rebels anymore since they're pretty dead looking. That'll save us a few coins. And let's just hope Saratov manages to hold out for a short while. Short enough for you to latch on to me is what I'm hoping. How much attrition are they taking in Saratov? A fair bit. I wouldn't be surprised if the manpower is tapped out for Muscovy. They still have a fair chunk. And a large army, 36. While Kandar have nothing because they got rebbed hard. Okay, this is where I can turn it around, right? I have to make do with an inferior general, unfortunately. Actually, it kind of blows that I have... let me think about this. They're probably not interested in sieging up the rest of this. They're either going to go for my army or for Astrakhan. Both are bad news since I can't use the Horde bonus, if indeed it was ever there. So let's see, he's going for Lower Dawn. We could still make this work. It's not the most likely looking thing in the world, though. No, he's probably going for a fort here. Alright, divide and conquer. We can do something right, I'm sure. Alright, he's going for Manich. We could at least destroy this short stack, which will actually be very easy. As long as the battle doesn't wage on for too long, but it shouldn't since they lack the combined arms bonus. And let's get ourselves into Horde territory, where we are slightly safer. Tragic times. Okay. That's fine, but you guys are a little overburdened there. It's also good to know what numbers we are dealing with here, so it's more like 20, 30 or so thousand, of which all of them are here. So I'm relatively safe to go and nail down on this guy. Always get your 10 to 1s, folks. Let's go back to Manich. Let's pull back a bit again and hope that he comes into Horde territory. That was a poor choice by me, because I just landed myself with a whole bunch of extra attrition that tick of the month that I could have done without, to be honest. So he's definitely going for my forts. Fortunately, he's splitting up over it. Much attrition to be had in Saratov. As for you folks, you guys don't really feel attrition, so do what you can. If he turns around, he has to walk through all this garbage. Of course, the trade-off there is that he's busy sieging me down. We'll see how long he continues that up. And it's at the point where I'm considering that, oh my, I thought I had a fort defense advisor. Okay, so he has decided to turn tail and come back to me. We can use this. You there. Ditch the bare minimum. The rest of you are coming with me. Pull back a little. There we go. So he'll be there on the 2nd of September. I want to be there on the 3rd. The Golden Horde is the one with the general. Let's make sure we don't have a general either. I want you to arrive a day later, so we should have flanking and horde bonus. That is the dream. We'll see if our dream is a reality or not. I also don't want all these lesser beings to be ones that need attached to. So already a bit of a sloppy battle, but what you gonna do? We should get the combined arms bonus here. Oh, he wasn't even movement locked. I did that prematurely. I got lucky though. Shula down. Hopefully Ryazan goes down. That would be wonderful, but that's going to take a wee while. So let's see if this does work out to our advantage or not. Now I am sacrificing having a better general here. All in the hopes that I can use... Still no horde. Oh, of course. I am being foolish here. Golden Horde stopped being a horde. I should have known this. They are now a despotic monarchy. Oh well. Phew. And yeah, I think he actually does more for me in terms of money than one might think. Still, if I'm able to really rout these guys, which might be a little tricky since I have a lot of crappy horde units fighting for me here, might just be able to make something of this. Going to Kasimov, are we? We'll see about that. Oh, but the Merc, once you hit up Kasimov, I want you to hold down Simursk. They have a lot of forts that really hurt. Speaking of really hurting... Ah yes, it's the occupation of Saratov that's hurting here. Okay, so my grand plan fell flat because it's something I should have known. But that's the wonderful thing, this game constantly teaches me. Well, that's one of the wonderful things. So is cultural enrichment. I'm glad that's going well. So, what am I going to do? Well, knowing that my situation with the Golden Horde is less than ideal, I'm going to grab you guys together, tell that to be the stack that the Golden Horde attaches to. You are but a merc, but oh, you should be holding down Tula, since it's getting retaken there. Don't attach to me there anymore, but I do need to counter Astrakhan. Kinda lack the army to do so, but we'll get it together. Somehow. Yeah, you can add to the main stack since you're going to be dealing with them. And that should drink away what little manpower they have left. It's kind of good having you pegged there on Astrakhan, since I will know when I can go for that. Oh, that's also good. Didn't we have a mission to convert Ukek? We all do. Okay, so this is promising. It would be a bit more promising if Ryazan siege was going anywhere, but it is not. Now those troops we just banished will return. Ah, look at who's returning now. They're going to go Sarai and then either Ukek or Sartsin and then onwards to Saratov. We're going to have to back them up. I'm not in the best of situations here, in fact I'm doing pretty badly. Also being reminded that the war exhaustion in the bud. What war exhaustion? Although the stability could be dealt with considerably better. Kinda want you on Ryazan. Okay, wow, he's not doing what I expected him to do. That's really heartwarming when the AI surprises me. This game still has many surprises up its sleeves for me. But if we get Saratov back and we get our ticking war score going, battles are even Steven. I want to get 25 war score as quickly as possible, so that the Danes don't ally them and decide to jump them. Sadly, nobody wants to join me in my just war. This is also troublesome. Probably nobody's going to be de-sieging that for me. Oh well, it's only 15 ducats to not have it be a problem anymore. Okay, so as if to mock me, you come over to these horde lands. I've also got a little bit dangerously large amount of cavalry there. Right, as expected, you're going for Saratov, but I'll get there first. And good, it's only infantry there. Just want to make sure he doesn't change his mind at the last minute. He does not, and we are the superior general. Too many troops. And Ryazan not going the way I want it to. Oh, excellent. Excellent indeed. Need to grab those easy victories where I can, especially when he is getting rid of his own combined arms bonus. Almost on purpose, you could be forgiven for thinking. Alright, so he leaves Penza on the 14th. That is too slow. We'll get there on the 6th of February. If possible, I would like to exchange my general over, but if it's too late, which it is by just a hair, I have no qualms with recruiting another. Times are tough. Ooh, that is tough. Maybe someone a bit better. Ugh. Third time a charm. Well, these are awful. That one siege might actually come in handy, though. But you are deplorable. And the Golden Horde is a better general anyway, so let's just use that. Lead my men well, Golden Horde, because I certainly cannot. Right, the losses are tragically high for us, and these aren't even mercenaries that we're losing. And unfortunately, he's going for Ryazan, because I let my guard wane over there. I'm leaderless, and those are all merc infantry. So the odds of them getting walloped hard are absolute. But they survive for the tick of the month, which means if they just survive a little more, we'll be able to come in and ruin their day. They're not going to survive much longer, though. There we go. Away they spread. And here I come. Really relying on this guy here. Okay, this is getting far messier than I want it to be. At least the enemy numbers are waning somewhat. But we haven't taken a single fort, and that's one of the more painful things. And now Ryazan is back to square one. Very much a pity, but also entirely our own fault. I don't want to sit there taking mass amounts of attrition with these fellows, though. You were the folks I told to be attached to, but apparently you are as well, so let's forget that. And just get out of there. Ah, the old not a 10 to 1 trick. Okay, numbers here are not looking good at all. Let's just hang back a bit. Probably hang back quite far, though. I should have defended myself on Ryazan better, but I was too obsessed over Saratov. But we can deal with that. Just kill more men, Jake. Russia has a finite supply of them. funny joke. Right, unfortunately, little Kandar not paying attention to orders, costing me valuable war score, because like I said, I really want that 25 war score to prevent AI allies being called in. At least he still only has tech. Well, inferior tech. Unfortunately for me though, money situation not looking so hot. I think I hear Jake's military advisor in the background. This funny guy. Right, the Nagais wish to rise up now. Unsurprising. We can take care of that war exhaustion soon enough though. Alright, in terms of infantry, that can do. Our manpower is extremely finite here, which is why I'd rather be using more mercs, if anything. We really lack good defensive positions here, since none of this land, well, it's all just open plain, so there's no defense to be had. That said, there's something good. There's something to be said for divide and destroy. Actually, that's what he's doing to me here now. It's alright, we can back that up, but I will want a better general than you have for that. Jake, look over to Greece. I'll tell you, there's one thing I forgot, and that's you. Okay. He's confident that he can spare some more. Normally I go for spending the extra, but not this time. This is getting pricey. Why did I fight the gold? Why did I fight Muscovy again? I'm sure I had a good reason. Somewhere down the line. Issue is, this is going to make me look very weak to my enemies. Okay, there we go. Speaking of looking weak. Muscovy's tapped with manpower and their numbers looking low. They've also invested a lot in mercs there. So let's grab quite a few of these half-dead fellows. Move them into slightly defensive positions and get you folks on that Ryazan with our siege engineer, please. Does that make much sense? Don't know what you guys are going to be doing, just hang tight for now. And squish. There's something to be said for grabbing a cannon just to throw at the wall as well. Sure, it costs a bit, but this war is going to cost a bit. Really, it's the war to destroy one of my main rivals here. At least you provide for the state a wee bit. That lack of combined arms bonus is going to hurt. Okay, this is going to hurt. Perhaps my obsession over Ryazan is the wrong place to be obsessing. Check their treasury, Jake. Well, that is one thing worth checking. If we have a look at Muscovy, they got a fair chunk of money, but how much of that is loans? Not that it matters all that much unless I start really clamping down on them. Those loans are going to be meaningless. They have 6 loans. Alright, I have a plan for these guys. Just going to ravage them with only cavalry. They're on to me. Still having you there is borderline suicide, so let's avoid that. My own numbers are really waning right now. weren't you meant to attach to me here? Russia is such a vast monster. And I'm blocked off entirely by steppes, which is a shame. Alright, I could shift courses for Simbirsk. That might work. It also might really backfire. Stab hit them, Jake. I don't think that will work at this point. Nice. Right, there you go. That's the siege general on the case in Simbirsk now. Whether or not that makes a difference is yet to be seen. Let's also clamp that one before it becomes an issue. Gonna see if I can keep grabbing my 10 to 1s. It is the code that I live to. Okay, that's good news for me if he's obsessing over the war goal. This isn't good news for me, however, if he's obsessing over throwing large numbers of units at my relatively undefended ass. Especially when all the cavalry are away. I played too much Horde, I think. Too used to Horde playstyle. Oh, dearie me. This is like abandoned ship situation. His 28 well-led men with cavalry are going to destroy mine, which certainly do not. That said, I don't have many places to run other than backwards. Is abandoning Simbirsk the right thing to do? Well, he's going to Etkara, so he'd go to Saratov anyway. I can still do this, though. Good. The vastness of Russia continues to consume. But there we go, we hit that magical 25 points, so he's not going to be getting any particular friends right now. Man, their numbers are still huge. That is very scary. Muscovy is one scary beast to fight. Also, wasn't I thinking about my relations with other nations that I had to raise? There's our ally Denmark. Yeah, that's an important one. Okay, well there's the slightest chance that he won't go for Simbirsk. But where is he going to go? That's what I wonder. Okay. Looks like he wants round 2 on Astrakhan, which is good. Astrakhan and Saratov. What is unfortunate is that my only way out of here is through there unless Kazan are willing to give access. Which they are. Lucky break for me. Because I don't want to sit there drinking all that attrition. Okay, he's backing himself up here pretty badly. Oof. Extremely badly, I might add. What can I do? I mean, I could pull back. It's very fun to fight a war with extremely limited resources. Probably be ideal to pull back at this time, though. We haven't made really much progress on Simbirsk, and he is just going to come in and kill me most likely. That's what a loser would say. Let's go in. Yeah, again, I can hear my high command in the background. Oof, breach on Saratov though, that's nasty. Sure enough, he's going for Simbursk. He's going with the 11 though, so I bet he's looking to back it up. Or not. Alright, but with all that, Saratov is a shoo-in to fall. Of course, I could back up Simbursk ahead of time. See what he makes of that. He probably won't come and get me in Simbursk, but boy, I'm going to be drinking attrition here for a wee while. Could say the same to him, mind. Okay, you're the siege force, I believe. So there you go, have your cannon. They'll do Saratov, and with a bit of luck they'll go down to Astrakhan. That's luck. So what I'm going to do is hit up Saratov just after they leave. That's a bit too soon. You'll get there on the 18th. Well, hold your horses there. I want him to be movement locked out of there beforehand, so let's give it 1, 2, 3. And give it a few more days than that. There we go. So you'll get there, and instantly you want to get back to Saratov, which is a shame for me. Would you still want to go there if pretty much my entire army were going there, though? That's the question. No, you wouldn't. Get the hell out. I think I'm selecting the wrong guys here. That's it. Okay, risky biscuits, but we're doing it anyway. The reason we're doing it this way is because Saratov didn't get any backup. So we should be able to take it more or less instantly. He might also be looking to go through Kanady to hit up Simbursk. He doesn't know what's going on. Fool. Yeah, the war score is under 25, but he is very confused right now, and we can use that to our advantage. Saratov will crumble. And all the while he continues to drink 5% attrition there. Granted, I'm feeling much the same strain, especially on my coffers, but Saratov is ours again. So what are you going to do? It's actually a tough one here. Fighting them would be borderline suicide. You know, Russia, attrition, all that jazz. What is he thinking, though? Okay, he's finally figured out an answer. And it's him splitting up, which is good news for me. Let's continue with Simbursk and see where they're going to go. Now, I get the feeling those in UKEC are going to go to Kanady, and I have a plan for that. Nope, they're splitting up, which is even better. Which means I am free to do the same. Don't like it when my moves are pretty much dictated to me. But that's just how I'm playing, isn't it? I think I need to switch out some of you. Even that's a bit bad, but oh well. Alright. They're interested in forts now and getting the war goal. The war goal I would like to defend. Heck, I'd like to defend everything here given the chance. But I don't have much in the way of chance. Simbursk is fine. Let's focus on the isolated group here. So much for Simbursk is fine. He knows what he's doing.